Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy Chopper Slice, man, and you know what it is. Thank you guys for coming in, kicking it with the boy, man. You know what it is, man. You rocking with Coast Boy TV, aka Chopping Tosh Entertainments, aka Keeping It Cousin. I could do ground game, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, throw kicks too, but I'd rather slug it. So we back with another. That's as far as I'm going with that one. But look, what's cracking with y'all, man? I got one that a few of y'all have requested, man. A couple been waiting for. Sorry it took me a minute. I'm backed up on fighters, man. I usually make them on my other account too. Then I come back and I flip to different accounts. Like I have an account that I make fighters on, then I have my other account that I play on that I also make fighters on. So it's just I'm backed up. That's all it is. But I'm here. But don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, man. I make fighters, I make boxers mostly, but I'll make anything like you guys request. This all I ask is give me the chance to get it out for y'all. It's coming. If it takes a week, I ain't forget. You know what I'm saying? Usually when someone requests a fighter, I always plug the name in so I don't forget. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. I got the excuse me. Lighters up. Excuse me though. But anyway, don't smoke, kids. It's bad for y'all. But I got another one for y'all. It's Yordenis Ugas, man. We got the former welterweight, aka light welterweight. I think he even fought at super welterweight champion, who just recently fought Errol Spence and lost his title, I believe, to Errol Spence. But dude's a beast though. Dude's he's one of the best, man, in the game today. He defeated Manny Pacquiao, which a lot of people has failed to do. Floyd Mayweather so far, I believe, is the only one in some years that defeated Pacquiao. So, but yeah, we got Yordenis Ugas, man, fighter type boxer. He is a boxer, by the way, male. Now listen. Of course, in boxing, 147 is welterweight through 154, I believe, is super welterweight. But I wanted to go ahead and put him on. I was going to put him at his normal weight, but I went ahead and put him on welterweight, so I made him 167. Now, the only thing, guys, is if you're underweight in a weight class, I think your power, you're more vulnerable to get knocked out. Now, if you're a good player, you might not have to worry about it. Usually, I don't win every fight, but it usually doesn't bother me too bad. So, but I recommend you guys to, I guess, put him at 170, but I put him at 167. Like I said, he's a welterweight in boxing anyway at 147. So 20 pounds up would be basically a welterweight in the cage at 170. So 5'9" and a half. So you could either put him at 5'10" or 5'9", depending on what you guys want. I don't think the reach will be too bad off. His reach is 73. So Yordenis Ugas. Now listen, his ring name is 54 Milagros. That's paying tribute to one of his best friends who is a baseball player, number 54. But his mother, it stands for Milagros. I believe his mother's name is Milagros, if I'm saying it right. But so I went ahead and put him El Presidente. And social media handle 54 Milagros. They don't have his hometown on here from Cuba. I was gonna put, you know what? I am gonna do that. Hold up. Because he fights out of Miami, but he's from Cuba. He's from Santiago de Cuba. So, de Cuba. I believe that's how they say it. But he fights out of Miami. So I'm going to go ahead and put Miami. Just remember the boy is Cuban. The man is Cuban. Excuse me. No disrespect to you, Ugas. He fights in a southpaw stance. He's 35 years of age, excuse me. I gave him the Damian Maya stance, which I don't know how that's gonna look, but he has more of like he keeps his hands up, but he don't bounce as much unless needed. But he really kind of, I don't know, he has to be kind of like a longer limbed fighter. He has more of like a tight stance. You see what I'm saying? He's more of an inside fighter, if you ask me, who uses a jab. But that right there, I believe, will be a good stance for Ugas, man. But I was wanting to try the Damian Maia stance because I like how his hands are up a little higher. So I'm going to go with that one. You know, because usually how it looks on there, it looks sometimes, depending on the stance you choose, completely different in the octagon, if you know what I mean. So that's the general information for that one. We're going to move on. Now it's hair. Now I didn't know this. Now there is Ugas has had hair, facial hair, and eyebrows and things like that in his career. But I think he has some type of hair loss disease going on or whatever, some medical condition that causes him to lose his hair. Sort of like the reason why Will Smith slapped Chris Rock over his wife Jada Pinkett Smith, because she has what is it called? Alopecia? I believe it's called alopecia. But I'm not sure if Ugas has the same medical condition, but I do know that he either shaves his eyebrows or I think I seen something on that he said he missed his hair. So I'm guessing he has a medical condition. So I went with hairstyle 1 for the head. Eyebrows none. I'm making this version of Ugas who fought Errol Spence. So, facial hair. Now, listen, facial hair 10 is kind of a scruff. Now, I would recommend giving them that, but if you guys want to go ahead and make them super clean, you can go ahead and make them super clean. That's the one I'd recommend for y'all, facial hair 1. But I'm gonna just leave it at 10 just because I kind of like how it presents itself a little bit. Now, body hair, I don't see no body hair on him. Now, hair color, I would go black. Of course, he doesn't have any hair, so whatever for that one, black would be the main thing. For the template, I started with template 20. Now, that was a reason why I chose that one is because I thought the head frame would be a little bit better for Ugas with template 20. So that's what I started from, which is a difficult one also. So, we're going to go ahead and give him the 360. By the way, choose the clean cut bald head for his hairstyle, or let's run back to the hairstyle real quick, man, because I think I skipped over that one. Now, for the head, I went with 6 because, like I said, I like the scruff to it, even though it's really, it's sort of noticeable if you really look, but that's the bald look, if you ask me. But really, the clean cut one would be his real hairstyle. It's sort of the same, just a little bit trimmed, a little bit more trimmer, So I went, like I said, I went with hairstyle 6. But yes, let's get back to the template. Template 20 is what I use for this one. Now, I always love to go back over my fighters, man, just to do it to make sure everything is straight. If I don't and I don't drop an edited video, it means that that's my final copy. But I'm gonna go back in and play with him a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and release this because I think it looks good. I'm gonna release him because I feel like I'm just gonna leave it at that because I feel like it looks real good. But I may add some more facial lines to him. I see now I need to lighten one up. Maybe not. I maybe just need to do it on the other side. But I studied the facial features pretty good to try to make it good. So let's get going. But yes, Ugas, man, he just fought Errol Spence. Errol the Truth, man, who is my man right there. Now, you got Team Crawford and you got Team Spence. Now, I was on Team Spence, and now now after studying and watching Terrence Crawford, I really like that dude. So I can't really pick who I really want to win out of this one because I like both guys the same. But like I say, Errol Spence my dude too. So I was watching him before I was Crawford. But I'm just being real. So I like them both. But I also like Yordenis Ugas. I respect it. I love the sport of boxing, period. I like MMA too. I think the wrestling is off the chain. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, combat sports in general. I love it all. But I'd rather strike. That's me. I'm a striker. I was gonna get that after this, babe. But yeah, like Anyway, yeah, you know, I love the sport of boxing, period, and I love all three guys, Spence, Ugas, and Crawford. And many more boxers at that. There's a lot of new talent coming. So, you know, I respect the sport, but there's a lot of stupid stuff to go along with boxing. Like, speaking on the Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor fight, I either feel, in my opinion, y'all, for real, that the fight either should have been a draw, or if there was going to be a winner, I honestly feel, the edge should have went to Serrano, in my opinion. Now, Katie Taylor fought her ass off. She fought very brilliantly. It was a huge comeback. She has the most heart out of... I've seen a lot of women have heart and standing there and bang, but she is one of the most dominant ones when it comes to heart that I've seen, for real. Out of the women, hell, out of the sport, period. She's game. What a comeback, though. You know, since with her being a winner, I'm not gonna say I hate that decision. I really do, you know, think I can understand how because it was a hell of a comeback. Because she was hurt there in the mid-fight and almost went out. But she scrapped through it. She threw. She banged. She didn't quit. Amanda Serrano, same with her. She got rocked once or twice throughout the fight. I thought it was going to be a stoppage on her. She gassed out trying to stop Katie Taylor. And Katie Taylor fought through it, weathered the storm. And Serrano gassed out and got rocked with one of Katie Taylor's hooks and stumbled back. I thought it was going to be over. She slowed down on her momentum of her punches. Lack of power once she got hit, but then she managed to survive the round and come back freshed up and you know, stick with the game plan. But both women, they gave their all. That was one of the best fights I've ever seen in boxing history. Top 10, I gotta say it. Top 10 fights. It's going up there in my top 10. Yeah, it was brilliant. It was like Leonard Duran, I want to say, but nah, more like I don't know. It was Thriller Manila. I don't know. It was up there, man. It was like Ali Frazier, the females, Layla Ali versus Joe Frazier's daughter. It was up there, so you know. But yeah, I think it should have been really a draw though. Really, on the real. If the edge, in my opinion, should have went to Serrano, but Katie Taylor, I'm not denying it or anything. I do understand how they say, you know, I guess you're not just looking at who dominated the fight, because the harder aggressor, even though Katie Taylor was aggressive throughout the fight at times, but at the most part, Amanda Serrano was mostly the aggressor. Katie Taylor did have her moments where she switched to the aggressor, but she stayed counter shot and catching with Serrano with shots that I haven't seen no women really catch on Serrano. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna argue with the fact that congratulations to Katie Taylor. I'm a fan. I honestly thought you were gonna get stopped in this fight. You impressed me, man. It was a good fight. Me and my girl, we really adored it, man. It was great. Both women put up the fight, man. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But back to it though. Ugas. Yeah, man, he got stopped by Earl, man, in the late rounds. Yeah, that was a good fight, man. Him and Earl, that was a good fight. He stunned Earl a few times. Earl said that he got hit because he thought he was supposed to stop. I can see what he's saying by that, because it did look a little odd. I was like, why did he not continue to press the attack? But I don't know, man. Ugas caught him with a nice hook, or was it a straight? I can't remember, but he caught it with a nice shot, man. Stunned Earl back, and Earl survived. That was good adversity for Spence. Now Crawford, on the other hand, Spence gonna have to do some work. I'm not saying that he can't beat Crawford, because I always thought that he could, and I always thought that Crawford could beat him too. It depends on who shows up on that day. You know what I mean? That's what that's gonna boil down to. But I honestly, after the fight with Ugas, Spence really impressed me, man. He did his thing. He fought hard. Ugas is no slouch. I mean, this dude is a hard fight. Manny Pacquiao, as far as Pacquiao, 43, can still bang with the best. Or is he 40? Well, how old is Pacquiao? I think he's 43. I thought he was older than Floyd, though. But He might not be. Hold on. Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, he 43. Floyd 45, I think. But yeah, he can still bang with the young killers, man. Period. I feel like Pacquiao still got another 5 years to compete. I mean, you know, there's been a lot of guys who's had 2 primes. George Foreman, I feel like his best prime was his secondary prime when he came back at 45 and knocked out Moore for the heavyweight championship. I mean, that was a brilliant fight too. So, you know, age is just, I mean, you know, when people call fighters fat, people call people fat. Oh, he can't fight, your fat thing, and this and that and the third. Let me tell you something, man. I've seen fat boys and skinny boys and little short boys and tall boys. You name it, I've seen them thump. I've seen a big boy move on their feet quick like Muhammad Ali, man, and slug like Joe Frazier. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. That fat stuff, that don't. I got a pops that's a big dude like that, who's been a chunky boy that can move and throw them things. You dig? And I'm being for real. You know, especially that generation, man. You know, doing time. My father did time and stuff like that. You know, he's trying to live life at a better, should I say, a better quality now. He's trying to live more law abiding. So, you know, my dad, you know, I'm proud, I admire that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, but for real though, like, I've seen the chunky boys beat buff dudes, you know, that you would think like, dang, how in the world did that happen? I'm talking about chunky boys that ain't in shape, man, that just had hands. They got lucky because their hands was sharper, and you know, they tagged up the buff dude. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't get him off quick enough. You know, big boy stole on him. Boom, boom, boom. You know, he tried to, you know, I mean, you know, buff dude ain't no slouch, but big boy just put it on him. You know what I'm saying? Now the in shape guy gonna have more wind. Yeah, he gonna have more air, more stamina. But you know, age is just whatever, man. You can't say not age. Well, yeah, age. Excuse me, age and size. I'm tripping. But yeah, it's just you can't. Nah, I mean, you can't count people out, man. You know, you can't count people out. Like me, I'm 5'9", man, and I've been many different sizes. I've been skinny, been chunky, been medium, been buff, been okay, been whatever, man. You know, you name it, I've been it, man. Right now, I consider myself on the big boy side. You dig? I feel like but I want to buffen up and tone things up, so I've been working on doing that. I guess I ain't too bad, you know, but I ain't here, you know, not to brag about myself or anything, but like, yeah, like, you know, but yeah, man, you know, sorry for the whole thing off of Ugas or whatever, but just my opinion on all that stuff. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoy this, man. But like I said, I'm gonna come back like the eyes. I feel like there's something I feel like I need to do with the eyes. If you guys think that there's anything I need to change or anything, feel free to let me know, cause I'm open to constructive criticism, and that's real rap, you know. So y'all copy and paste, and you know, the tattoos, of course, I'm not gonna always be able to get the exact tattoo or whatever, which I'm gonna get to something about the tattoo I want to tell y'all. So but yeah, this is Yordenis Ugas, 54 Milagros. Alright, now in the eyes, of course, brown. Now the body type, I went with body type 5. Now body type 4 seems like that's a good one for Ugas too. I do like body type 4. I would recommend 4 or 5 in my opinion. I went with 5, but I think I'm gonna switch for 4 because I feel like that's more like him, because of the kind of like the broadness of the shoulders, you know. So yeah, body type 4 is my opinion, and skin tone 9. Really, he's between 9 and 10, but he's not as dark as 10, and he's not as light as 9. He's like a 10th bit redder than that. should I say, you know. Now tattoos, let's get to that. Now of course y'all know I do the facial features like the smile lines and things like that. I added a smile line there right by the mouth, between the nose and the upper lip, and I added one on the same spot kinda, but this one's more on the face right there. Filled that in, and I think there's another one I want to add, but that's really all I've done for the facial features. So I want to do one under the eyes too, but I will get back to that. Matter of fact, let's see how that'll look real quick. I have the time while I'm here with y'all, cause it ain't like y'all get me every day. So yeah, like I feel like, you know, he's got some like twang to his like eyes, you know. Alright, let's see. That's how I like to line them up and practice them. Do them like that. We're gonna add some under the eyeball, kind of on the poof right here, right under the eye. You know, if I can get it there. I can't really judge. I'm trying to judge. I think that's it, and I need to lighten it up. I need to spin it that way, lighten it up. Boom, and then I'm gonna duplicate that because I want to add one on this side too, just like that. Lighten it up. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm gonna come back and mess with this a little bit more though. Alright, we're gonna start with the left arm. So Celtic Tribal 12 is what I did for that one. I put a tattoo on the forearm because he does have a tattoo on the forearm. Text 9. I put one right there, like right under, like what the passage. He has a passage on his arm under his top tat on his left shoulder. I'm gonna show y'all about that. I just put text 9. I duplicated, like doubled it, and to fade it in a little, you know, to make it more noticeable. And I chose condition to conquer text to make it into like sentences and text 7. And I just did that, and I did one after the other on his arm, and that's it for that one. One more after that though. I chose Angels and Demons 13. He has a lot of Christian tats that I admire, man, but they don't have like the Jesus face and things like that on here. I wish they did. We're gonna hit that lightened a little bit. Boom. And that's on the left arm. Let's go to the right arm. Now he really originally has a Jesus face on his shoulder. So they don't have a Jesus face. I was gonna do you know, like a woman's face or something like that to moniker his girlfriend or mother or something like that, but I didn't because it had something to do with our Lord and Savior. So I wanted to keep it somewhat angelic, you know, in Christian a little bit, or Muslim or whatever religion. So I wanted to keep it respectful, should I say. So, you know, because I don't knock anyone for their religion or nothing. I don't judge. That ain't, you know. Angels. So I chose Angels and Demons 4. And I doubled it, and lightened it up a little bit. And I put that here at the top of the right shoulder. And he has another one. This is all I can see. Now, I don't think he has anything on his back. If I'm wrong, if I missed anything, y'all let me know. For those who are huge fans of Ugas. But I used Angels and Demons 2, the cross and the angel wings on his forearm, and that's it for the tattoos and the features, man. And that's him, man. That's Ugas. And for the clothing, this is up to y'all. I went with the basic white. I wanted to go with something red and white though, but you know, I didn't want to use. This is like a reddish color, but it's like Kadar or something like that. I could have used that, but I didn't, you know, I didn't like it, so I just went with the basic white trunks and the red Strike Force gloves. I could have went with the Greek red and white trunks. That's what he wore in his last fight. I put this one for Danny Danny what's my man's name? Benavidez. Danny, I'm calling him Danny. David Benavidez. But yeah, you know, it's whatever for you to, you know, it's up to you guys, whatever y'all want to choose. I chose the Strike Force red gloves. If you guys don't have that and just have the basic, go with the red. And for the mouth guard, I went with the tap out. I wanted to have his flag on there for Cuba, but I didn't see the Cuban flag, so I went with the red and white. Hope I didn't mess nothing up. So but this is him, man. This is Yordenis Ugas, guys. And for the emotes, you guys can go through, mess with that, do whatever you guys think you should do. I'm gonna give him the archer though. Let's mess with it. Let's mess with it. I always like the heart, mind, soul, and body. I don't like to be no clown really, but I mean I do some funny stuff with this, I guess. We'll do that one. Alright. Post fight, bow. Freestyle, that's a funny one. I like that one. I'm gonna do that one. Double up. What's that? We'll go with the double up. Let's go to the taunts real quick. Chest tap. Nah. Come here then. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that one for. I'll pick that one for that one. Double birds. Yeah, I'm gonna do double birds. I know that's bad. I don't, you know, kids ain't supposed to do that. But we'll do the Holloway's request. And alright, that's my little touch or whatever. But yo, this is Yordenis Ugas, man. I hope you guys enjoy, man. Like I said, I'm gonna go back, tighten them up, check them out, see if there's anything I need to change, add, or anything like that. I hope y'all enjoy, man. I got another coming. I'm gonna do Mario Barrios. I still got Bivol coming. He's a tough one, man. But I'm gonna get him out next, I think, cause he was requested when Ugas was. But I hope y'all enjoy, man. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you ain't never checked the channel, though, yo, let your homies know. I want to get this channel to grow, guys. I want to let this channel grow. We're gonna do many of things, stream, whatever, you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm just learning how to get the whole thing going or whatever. But hey, until next time, catch me on the stream, man. You know, see, easy, love y'all, take it easy, man.